Let's talk about food today. We will enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. Let's start with breakfast. Every day starts with breakfast. I open my eyes and I feel hungry. I sit up, stretch my arms, and walk to the kitchen. I see the fridge, the stove, the sink, the table, and the cupboards. I open the fridge. Inside I see milk, butter, eggs, cheese, and fruit. I take out butter, milk, and 2 eggs. I put them on the table. I open the cupboard. I see bread and cereal. I take 2 slices of bread and close the cupboard. I put the bread on a plate. I take a knife and cut the bread. I spread butter on the bread. The butter is cold, but it melts a little. I like warm bread, so I put it in the toaster. I push the button and wait. I hear the sound, I smell the toast. The bread jumps up. I take it out and put it on the plate. I put 1 slice of cheese on top. The cheese melts on the hot bread. I like it. I take 1 egg. I put a small pan on the stove. I turn on the stove and add butter. The butter melts fast. I break the egg. I see the white and yellow parts. I wait while the egg cooks. I hold a spatula and turn the egg once. The smell is strong. The egg is ready. I put it on the plate next to the toast. I take a glass and pour some milk. The white milk fills the glass. I sit at the table with a fork and knife. I look at my plate. Toast, cheese, egg, and milk. My breakfast is ready. I eat the toast. It is warm and soft. I eat the egg. The yellow part is tasty. I drink the milk. It is cold and fresh. I chew slowly and swallow. The sun shines outside the window. I feel calm and ready. My breakfast is simple, but it gives me energy for the day. I finish my breakfast. I put down my fork and knife. I look at the empty plate. I stand up and take the plate to the sink. I open the tap. Cold water runs fast. I take a sponge and put some soap on it. The soap smells fresh. I wash the plate with the sponge. I see many bubbles. I rinse the plate and place it on the drying rack. Next, I take the glass. I wash it carefully. I rinse the glass and put it near the plate. I take the fork and the knife. I clean them one by one. I rinse them and place them on the rack. I wash the spoon too. Now the sink is empty. I take the small pan. The pan is greasy. I put more soap on the sponge. I rub the pan until it shines. I rinse it with clean water. I put it on the rack with the plate and the glass. All the dishes are clean now. I take a cloth. I wipe the table. I move the cloth left and right. I see small crumbs. I shake them into the bin. I look at the table. It looks clean. I wipe the counter near the stove. I see a few spots of butter. I clean them. I wipe the place near the toaster. I see small crumbs of bread. I clean them too. I fold the cloth and put it back. I dry my hands with a towel. I hang the towel on the hook. I look around the kitchen. The table is clean. The counter is clean. The sink is clean. The dishes are drying. The kitchen looks tidy. I feel calm. I feel ready for the new day. My breakfast is finished. Now lunch. I walk down the street and see a small café. I open the door and step inside. The air smells of coffee, bread, and soup. I hear quiet music and soft voices. I see tables, chairs, lights, and plants near the window. I find a table and sit down. The waiter comes and gives me a menu. I take the menu in my hands. The menu is big and has many pages. I open the first page. I see soups. Tomato soup, chicken soup, vegetable soup, and mushroom soup. I read each word slowly. I look at the pictures. A red bowl of tomato soup, a white bowl of chicken soup. I turn to the next page. I see salads. Green salad, fruit salad, pasta salad, and mixed salad. I see pictures of lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, apples, and pasta. The food looks fresh and colorful. I open the next page. I see hot meals. Rice with chicken, pasta with cheese, fish with potatoes, beef with vegetables. I read the names one more time. I look at the photos. The rice looks soft. The pasta looks creamy. The fish looks golden. I open the drink page. I see tea, coffee, water, and juice. Apple juice, orange juice, mango juice. I read the dessert page. I see chocolate cake, apple pie, and vanilla ice cream. I read all the pages again. I practiced the words in my mind. Soup. Salad. Rice. Pasta. Juice. Cake. I want something warm, so I choose tomato soup. I want something light, so I choose green salad. For a drink, I choose hot tea. I close the menu. I hold it on the table. I think again about my choices. I feel hungry. I feel ready to order. The waiter comes to my table and smiles. I open the menu and point to the soup page. I say tomato soup in a clear voice. Then I point to the salad page and say green salad. After that, I point to the drink page and say hot tea. The waiter listens carefully, writes everything down, and takes the menu back to the counter. He walks away to the kitchen. I sit and wait at the table. I look around the cafe. I see other people eating and drinking. One man eats pasta with cheese. A woman eats a sandwich with bread and meat. A child drinks orange juice from a glass. I hear the sound of spoons and forks. I hear cups and plates on the tables. The cafe feels warm and busy. Soon the waiter comes back with my food. He puts the bowl of soup in front of me. The soup is red and hot. He puts the plate of salad next to the soup. The salad is green and fresh. He puts the cup of tea near my hand. On the table I see a spoon, a fork, a knife, and a napkin. I take the spoon in my hand. I put the spoon into the soup. I see tomato pieces and smell garlic. I blow on the spoon and take a sip. The soup is hot but soft. I eat spoon by spoon. The taste is warm and good. I finish half the bowl and feel better. Then I take the fork. I eat the salad. I see green lettuce, red tomato, and cucumber. The salad is crunchy and fresh. I chew and swallow slowly. I feel healthy. I drink my tea. The tea is hot and light. I hold the cup with both hands. The tea makes me feel calm. I finish the soup, the salad, and the tea. The bowl, the plate, and the cup are empty now. I put down my spoon, fork, and napkin. I sit back in my chair and take a deep breath. My lunch is simple, but it gives me energy. I feel full, calm, and ready for the rest of the day. Finally, dinner. I walk with my friend along the street. Lights shine in many colors, and the air feels cool. We open the door of a restaurant and step inside. The restaurant is bright, warm, and full of people. I see many tables and chairs. I see glasses, bottles, plates, and candles on the tables. The sound of forks, knives, and voices fills the air. A waiter comes to us with a smile. He shows us a table near the window. We sit down, and he gives us 2 menus. I hold the menu in my hands. I open it and read slowly. On the first page I see pasta, pizza, chicken, fish, and rice. On the next page I see drinks, water, tea, juice, coffee, and lemonade. On the last page I see desserts, chocolate cake, apple pie, and vanilla ice cream. The pictures are big and colorful. They look tasty and fresh. The waiter comes back and waits for our order. I point to pasta with cheese and ask for a glass of lemonade. My friend points to pizza with vegetables and asks for water. The waiter writes everything down. He looks at us and asks if we want dessert. I smile and say yes, I want chocolate cake. My friend says yes too. She wants vanilla ice cream. The waiter writes again and takes the menus. He walks to the kitchen. I look around the restaurant. I see families, couples, and friends. People eat, drink, and talk. I hear soft music. I see lights on the walls and candles on the tables. The place feels warm, friendly, and full of life. I sit back in my chair. I feel hungry, but I also feel happy. Dinner is about to begin, and I am ready to enjoy it. The waiter comes back with our food. He puts the plate of pasta in front of me. The pasta is yellow, soft, and hot. I smell cheese and butter. He puts a glass of lemonade next to my hand. The drink is cold and fresh. Then he puts a pizza in front of my friend. The pizza has red tomatoes, green peppers, and yellow cheese. It looks big and colorful. He puts a glass of water next to her plate. We both say thank you. The waiter smiles and goes away. I take a fork and a knife. I cut the pasta and put it in my mouth. The pasta is warm and creamy. I chew slowly and swallow. I feel happy. I drink lemonade. It is sweet and cold. My friend takes a slice of pizza. She eats and smiles. The pizza is crunchy and soft. She drinks water and feels calm. We eat slowly and talk. The restaurant is full of voices and music. I look around and see people with food on their tables. Some eat chicken, some eat fish, some drink coffee. Everyone looks busy and happy. I finish my pasta. My plate is empty. My glass of lemonade is also empty. My friend finishes her pizza. We sit and wait. Soon the waiter comes back with desserts. He puts chocolate cake on my table. He puts vanilla ice cream on my friend's table. I take a small spoon and cut the cake. It is sweet, soft, and rich. My friend takes a spoon of ice cream. It is cold and smooth. We smile. The dinner feels complete. The waiter brings dessert to our table. He puts a slice of chocolate cake in front of me and a bowl of vanilla ice cream in front of my friend. The cake looks dark, soft, and sweet. The ice cream looks white, smooth, and cold. It starts to melt a little. We both smile and say thank you. The waiter nods and walks away. I take a spoon and cut a piece of cake. I put it in my mouth. The taste is rich, soft, and full of chocolate. I chew slowly and enjoy the flavor. My friend takes a spoon of ice cream. She smiles as she eats it. The ice cream is cold, light, and fresh. She eats quickly because it melts more and more. I drink water from my glass to clear the sweet taste. My friend drinks water too. We look around while we eat. I see people at other tables. Some eat chicken, some eat pasta, some drink coffee. I hear soft music, voices, and the sound of forks and spoons. I see candles and lights on the wall. The restaurant feels warm and friendly. I finish my cake. My plate is empty now. My friend finishes her ice cream. Her bowl is empty too. We sit and rest for a short time. We feel full but not heavy. The waiter comes back and takes our plates. He asks if everything was fine. We both say yes, thank you, the food was very good. I ask for the bill. He writes the numbers on a small paper and brings it to me. I open my wallet and put money on the paper. The waiter takes it, brings change, and smiles. I say thank you again. He says good night. I stand up, push back my chair, and put on my jacket. My friend does the same. We walk to the door together. I feel full, calm, and happy. Dinner is finished, and the day feels complete.